wasn't like the Dave's place where people came up to right away and greeted us.
Because they don't know that they could sit there. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the marching band.
You can see.
And that's Linda and Petra. Aren't they pretty? Okay. In the distance, you can see the people coming, marching in review. One of these groups will be David. And I'll tell you which one will be...
It's number 4, we have it on record. Petra and I think it's number 3.
Well, even with this close, they all look the same.
Here, can I see?
Look back there, they're doing it. Take a picture of them. That is Dave and his men.
About 5 minutes. Colonel Defning and Colonel Dahl, accompanied by the commander of troops, will now inspect the command. The battalion was organized as an element of the 11th Field Artillery Regiment at Douglas, Arizona on 1 June 1917. Shortly thereafter, the regiment was deployed to France as part of the 6th Division. The 11th Field Artillery received its baptism of fire in support of the 89th Division during the Meuse-Argonne offensive. During this offensive, the 11th Field Artillery was the first Allied guns to open fire on the Sedan-Metz Railroad. The only remaining lines connecting the German armies of the northern France and Belgium with those of the south. The regiment, commanded by Colonel Willis Peace, brought peace to Europe by firing the last shot of World War I on the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month of 1918. After occupation duty in Germany, the 11th Field Artillery Regiment was assigned to the Hawaiian Division and stationed at Schofield Barracks in 1921. Reorganized as the 11th Field Artillery Battalion in 1941, the battalion remained with the 24th Infantry Division throughout World War II. On 7 December 1941, the battalion was billeted to Cape Cod, and some claim they shot down one of the 29 Japanese planes down during the attack on Pearl Harbor. During World War II, the battalion participated in 5 campaigns, 3 of which were amphibious assaults. The battalion landed in New Guinea with the early assault waves, and shortly had all batteries in position ready to fire. Luzon was next. The battalion was the first artillery unit to get all guns into action. The fighting was intense, faced with enemy raiding parties, snipers, and close hand-to-hand combat. The Philippine campaign ended with fighting in Luzon and Mindanao Island, where the battalion was still fighting the day Japan surrendered. Once again on occupation duty, this time in Japan, the 11th Field Artillery continued to serve with the 24th Infantry Division. Shortly after hostilities started in Korea, the battalion became the first medium artillery battalion in action. The battalion saw heavy fighting throughout the Korean War, helping stem the North Korean tide in 1950 and the Chinese in the years 1951 to 53. In a single engagement, one of the batteries lost 31% of its troops as casualties. For service in Korea, the battalion received the Presidential Unit Citation and the Republic of Korea Presidential Unit Citation. In the years prior to and during Vietnam War, the 11th Field Artillery was reorganized into separate battalions. The 1st Battalion, 2nd Battalion, 6th Battalion, and 7th Battalion were activated and served in Vietnam with the 9th Infantry Division, 2nd Field Force, 101st Airborne Division, the Maricol Division, and the 25th Infantry Division, respectively. The 2nd Battalion, 11th Field Artillery was activated in June of 1958 and served with the 101st Airborne Division for 8 years before deployment to Vietnam. In Vietnam, the battalion became part of the 23rd Field Artillery Group, 2nd Field Force, and later returned to the 101st Airborne Division. From the beginning, the 2nd Battalion was required to fire not only as support batteries, but frequently as separate platoons or sections, often 100 miles apart. Many times, headquarter battery fired 2 or 3 howitzers as headquarters firing battery. From 10 June 1970 to 24 July 1970, all batteries were under almost daily indirect fire, 75mm recoilless rifle fire, small arms and CS gas attack, and fire support base ripcord. On 6 May 1970, Bravo Battery lost all 3 of its howitzers to a ground attack at Fire Support Base Henderson. Charlie Battery was decorated with the Presidential Unit Citation for action in 1972 at Dong Up Bai Mountain, and the Valorous Unit Award for actions in 1971 in the Tuphane Province. The entire battalion was awarded the Valorous Unit Award for actions in Quang Ngai Province in June of 1971, and the Meritorious Unit Commendation dated 1966 to 1967. The 2nd Battalion, 11th Field Artillery, often called the On-Time Battalion due to our reputation, will lead the 7th Battalion, 11th Field Artillery as an element of the 25th Infantry Division in 1972. The On-Time Battalion carries 27 campaign streamers and 8 unit decorations on its colors, representing 4 wars. All personnel of the battalion proudly wear the Presidential Valorous and Meritorious Unit decorations, carrying the old on-time tradition.
Bring your units! Detachment, present, hug.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national. You will now witness the passing of colors from Colonel Dufresne to Colonel Dahl, symbolizing the change of command. In the days of old, the colors served as a rallying point for soldiers on the battlefield. It was from this point on the battlefield that commanders fought the battle and massed their foot soldiers and cavalry. Today, the unit colors represent the heritage of the organization. By authority of Army Regulation 600-20, paragraph 2-3 alpha, the undersigned assumes command of the 2nd Battalion, 11th Field Artillery, 25th Infantry Division Light. Signed, Kenneth R. Dahl, Lieutenant Colonel, Field Artillery, commanding. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander, Division Artillery, Colonel Jose D. Riojas.
Lieutenant General Rienzi, Major General and Mrs. Hill, Brigadier General and Mrs. Campbell, Brigadier General and Mrs. Hackett. Thank you all for joining us to witness such a critical event in the life of this battalion. On time, a commitment by the entire professional body of soldiers that you see before you. For being on time completes one of the core functions of an artillery unit, that being to provide accurate and timely fires in support of maneuver forces. This is Division Artillery's commitment to the division and the battalion's commitment to the 2nd Brigade Combat Team. For the past 2 years,